Call halal Yahweh, call halal Yahweh Shai, call halal Yahweh, call halal Yahweh Shai, call halal Yahweh, call halal Yahweh Bashim Shai, Brakatah, Yahweh Bashim Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. Well, give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Peace and blessings to the elect that's pushing this word throughout the four corners of the earth, doing it in truth and sincerity. This is just an insert about Halloween Day, or Halloween is prevalently known in America, but the whole world follows it now. Once you do the research, it goes into this. Sam Hain, it's been out there for years about the origins of these so-called holidays that it's kept every year as basically a ritual, and us Israelites, we have high holy days too. We have one every week, which is considered it's called the Sabbath, all right? But the difference is ours is holy. Ours isn't rooted in wickedness. Okay. Here it says Sam Hain 2020, meaning behind the pagan festival that inspired Halloween and what the traditions are around it are. Began at the festival of Sam Hain, which was part of the ancient Celtic region. Candies, costumes, and spooky decorations are all associated with Halloween, but very few people that know that the history of the beloved holiday dates back thousands of years. Halloween began as a festival of Sam Hain, which was a part of the ancient Celtic religion in Europe and Britain. The Gaelic festival, now celebrated from 31 October to November 1st, would mark the end of the harvest season and the beginning of the cold winter. The day was also said to be a time when the barriers of spirit and human worlds broke down, meaning ghosts could wander about the earth and communicate with the living. Totally going off according to the scriptures. Here's what you need to know about this history of Sam Hain and how it is celebrated in its surviving traditions. What's the history of Sam Hain? The Celtic festival dates back as far as the 10th century, having featured in Irish literature and folklore from this era, and is widely celebrated throughout Ireland, Scotland, and Isle of Man. The Gaelic precursor to Halloween is marked the beginning of the darker half of the year. Between the fall equinox and the winter solstice, the festival lasts for 3 days. The day was brought about to honor the dead as they passed from the human realm into the spirit world, and was marked in a number of ways. However, with the coming of Christianity, the day soon merged with All Saints and All Souls Day to create what we know known as Halloween. How is Sam Hain celebrated? As the festival is ancient little to known about the actual traditions of the time. However, he added the Sam Hain was the time of the stock taking and perhaps sacrifice, including properly animal sacrifice, during which pastoral communities prepared to survive the winter. According to the popular folklore, worshippers would dress in costumes made from animal hide. They gathered for festivals, sharing the food and alcohol as they swapped stories of the season. It is believed Druid priests would build huge sacred bonfires in which they used to offer sacrifice to the gods. After which participants took a flame back to their home to relight the hearth and protect their homes. Families would also use the festival to celebrate and honor their loved ones who passed away. How is it celebrated today? Many of the traditions of this ancient Celtic festival were later incorporated into the Christian calendar, and Irish immigrants carried with costumes to America in the 19th century, which have now blended into Halloween as we know it. These traditions included the wearing of costumes and masks to ward off harmful spirits, and the harvest tradition of carving turnip jack-o'-lanterns. It's just like that goes on today, to this day. Those same those same traditions go on still. Okay. And it's a cut to Christianity, the religion Christianity. They have adopted this Luciferian practice as being something that is incorporated into the religion to be okay, to be deemed acceptable to celebrate, which is totally adverse to what the word says. It says the lantern were put into windows or near doors to frighten away wandering evil spirits. In the U.S., the vegetable available around this time of year was the larger and softer pumpkin, which was also much easier to carve. This later became the pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns, which we're accustomed to seeing today. Pumpkins became readily available in Europe in the 1980s and are now an integral part of spooky festivals. Halloween traditions such as trick-or-treating also derive from the ancient Sam Hain traditions, which people going to door to door singing songs to the dead as signs of gratitude. They receive cakes. In recent years, Sam Hain is still observed by neo-pagans and Wiccans who perform the fire ceremonies. Excuse me. And honor their dead. I said on that article or this piece. Yeah, most of that, pretty much all of that, was very true. And so it said the Wiccans and the Druids still acknowledge this to this day. So anybody who's professing themselves to believe in the Bible or believing that they're Hebrew Israelite and Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, then that should be off the books. That should be something that is shunned in the community. Now, it's a scripture. Because this year it wasn't live at all. It wasn't anything to been looking forward to. It's simple fact that we have a lot going on right now as far as prophecy. There's really no time to put effort into Halloween or any holiday, but you still have individuals who do it because the Lord has put a perverse spirit on them to do so, but it wasn't enjoyable. For past years, it doesn't seem like it's been very enjoyable. You know that how it used to be back in the day. You know how it was jumping, hella people outside. You know, hella parties, things of that nature. Hey, the wickedness seemed worth it. Hey, but we were ignorant. You know, in the knowledge and truth. We were ignorant to the fact that it was something we wasn't even supposed to be doing. But our parents didn't tell us that. Our guardians didn't tell us that. Our society didn't tell us we wasn't supposed to do it. Let me get some scriptures. Salakia. Deuteronomy. There's a few in Deuteronomy actually about that. So like I'm gonna make a part 2 to this.